one thing to become one's authentic self. It's another thing to be reading through a bunch of bullshit that your ex-girlfriend is constantly eliciting an emotional response from you so that you will feed her ego and help her somehow exist through life during the day. Or you have somebody else in your life that is making up absolute bullshit because they are envious of what has been transpiring in your life and the fact that you are this close to living out your dreams. And therefore they feel as if they have to stick a fork in your proverbial pig to make sure that it is complete and to give you as much resistance and as much flack as they possibly can. You know, she cheated on me with friends of mine. I shouldn't say friends, I should say associates, and God knows what she fucking told Dawn, which could very easily have led to what happened at the gospel mission. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. You get anything you want in places like that for the right amount of money. And I went in there on her behest because she said that I needed to get help and that she was concerned about my health and welfare. Somebody had been obtaining my call list for a number of months. See, like I said, I'm cool with some of this, but I'm not cool with some of it either. And I get that nobody gives a rat's ass, but you know what? I'm sick and fucking tired of people saying that on my YouTube channel. The very fact that you are doing that shows me that you could give a rat's ass. And I can't be a fighter if you push me fucking hard enough, and I've demonstrated that over and over and over and over. I was in a job for 20 plus years, and I had lots of fun shit happen during that little run at security and doorman and things to that nature. See, what certain people don't seem to understand is if something happens, we're there for a reason. We're there to prevent something from happening. And lots of times when it happens, you don't have time to sit there and think. You just have time to do something. And I got told when I first started that job, you can either learn to eat shit and like the taste of it, or go learn how to fucking defend yourself. I passed the entrance exam for school. I got 27 out of 30. And by minimalizing what I've been doing and the shit that I've gone through, by saying you have a dog that has the IQ of 201, I want to stomp on your fucking head until it goes splat. I really do. I have exceeded expectations. Nobody thought I'd go pull a college degree out of my ass, but I did that. Now I'm gonna do it again, and then I'm gonna hear a lot of YouTube posts going, Rudy's second win. Maria, you and I will never be close again. You need to understand that. You need to understand that you will never be tight. I'm not even sure where it is. Actually, I am sure where this is coming from. You've been ratting on me for most of my life. And by you looking at someone else and by you saying that I had somehow done you wrong, you got me attacked, harassed, and victimized when I was a kid. You used to tell Mom whenever Dad used to take me to a movie, it wouldn't happen again. You were one of the chief reasons why my own father did not want to spend time with me, because he got flack from his ex-wife for enough things without having to invent anymore. like I said, I'm cool with some of this shit, but I'm not cool with a lot more of it. The fact that I was made to look like a fucking incompetent cops at list. And a fucking paranoid incompetent to boot because you cannot under any circumstances see that somebody is living in their own fucking dream world and then continually put things upon him that cause him pause and cause him to be paranoid or apprehensive. It doesn't fucking work that way. It's almost like creating two separate realities. Two separate sort of, you know, what is, what could be, and what probably should be according to certain people. And the bottom line is, the third chunk of behavior that I'm not okay with, it was all about fucking money. And how I wasn't going to do anything about my bills, only the fact that I was, and how I was a criminal according to certain people. Therefore, I got hand-delivered my fate. And you say I'm not worried, well, you know what? I've heard over and over again that the karma police are coming for me. And if the karma police are coming for me, and if judgment comes for us at the end of days, then judgment comes for us all. And when God opens that big old book, because I have the distinct impression that some of you are fucking Adventists, some of you are going to have to answer, actually all of you are going to have to answer for this shit. And I swear to Christ, don't think for 1 second that I can't defend myself. Somebody wants to come up and try me, fucking go ahead. See what happens and see where that gets you. I don't give a fuck anymore. And I've had it with this crap. I've had it. The emasculation, the emasculatory behavior over and over and over and over and over again. The rampant paranoia, the fucking bullshit, the fact that I can't trust a single, or feel like I can trust one single fucking soul. That wherever I go, this shit is fucking prevalent and it follows me wherever. And that's not being paranoid, that's being factual. You can gaslight somebody long enough, say they're an onion, and you know what, after a while, they'll just say, you know what, take the peel off and just start crying and spread me over spaghetti sauce. Most of this is about facing my trauma. Getting that little sort of intrinsic piece of self-confidence so I didn't have to look outward for it. And moving forward and facing that trauma and making sure that my feelings and everything else caught up with the rest of me. So that I could feel empathy and warmth with other people. See, I get that right and I dig it. And I've been trying my level best to not completely shut down and be a dick to everyone around me. But you know what? I mean, it's funny, right? Because with how much people are asking of me, and when I ask something of somebody else, they sort of back away. So why should I give over and over of myself if I can't get that back in return? However, the same holds true. I was put in a position to become a real boy. And I feel like Pinocchio is an appropriate story to illustrate everything that's been going on in my life in the past little while. around. They have traits in my personality and nothing more. But not impressed with certain things. The things that were told to certain individuals and friends of mine, I'm unaware if anything was actually said. The only thing I know is my father comes to me one day and says, don't let your stepmother and your sister on your fucking Facebook anymore. Perhaps somebody might have thought that I was overcompensating for something, which is completely false, but then again, that's neither here nor there. In any event, I'm gonna go to bed now, so good night, YouTube. And like I said, I'm fully grounded in reality. I get certain things as to why this occurred, but I'm not impressed with certain other things that occurred and the inability to actually do anything about them. Although I do have that, I just, yeah.